Well, actually it looks like we're in the sunroom, so maybe today it's going to be called the sunroom vlog for just to make it different. Well, it's true. Yes, I've moved. And, well, that was something that came out of the blue. No lease renewal, so we had to make it happen. For those of you waiting on instruments, super sorry, but it did eat up some weeks. Searching for a place, making it happen, moving, and actually setting up a new shop. Happy to say that we're actually humming along again after almost 8 weeks of or more even, but around that of suspended animation. But anyway, we're here, we're back, and anyway, this one I'm holding here is actually one that was on display at the NAMM Museum. It's actually the NAMM Museum of Making Music down in Carlsbad. It's down near Legoland. And it was proudly displayed there since January. And I just got it back off the loan agreement. And apparently it had a lot of good response, and I'm glad to hear that. It was built especially, for that, and also it was at the NAMM show at their exhibit back in January as well. And this one I call it the Naked Blonde because it has a very naked finish. And you can see it's got some very nice flame maple. This one is actually tuned to E, which a lot of GuitarViols are tuned to. E, A, D, G, B, E, standard guitar tuning. This one here is, and I'm still setting it up, so it's not playing 100% yet. It's in the setup mode where I'm actually stretching, letting the top settle in and just checking frets. I even have pencil marks because I still have to put the dots on it. But this one should be ready to fly in a couple days. And this one is a Bistro model, and this one's been very, very popular lately. It's made of all walnut, black walnut. Even the neck, you can see the neck is also made of black walnut. And it has some really nice stripes on the headstock, and as well as even some binding. You can see the pencil marks, I'm still putting that in. But, and a nice flame maple leg pick. Still putting the pickup in too. This one is tuned to B, which is same sequence of intervals as guitar, but the difference being so that's like more the cello kind of range, but still you can get up there. So if we're at the 5th fret, we're basically back to this. So we're just dropping down a whole 4th. Anyway, again, this is a Bistro model. We're actually in a semi-production mode with them. They were main intentions initially were to keep them in stock so that you can buy them whenever you want. Well, we're coming close, but there's been a backlog on them a bit, and it's a victim of its own success, what can I tell you? We also have another one, which I'll show you on another blog, which is very much like this one. The main difference is it has more of a violin color finish on it, and it also has a few other little extra things. The tail's a little different. This one just kind of lucked out because normally it doesn't get the binding on there on this particular model, but it just went that way apparently. It has the frets are the stealth frets, and it's the new gold. See, it's kind of a gold there for those of you at home. And anyway, so these are humming along. I'm still addressing the backlog on the Electros and the Electric series. Just as I was getting some steam, I had to do this whole operation relocate. Again, happy to say that we're back up and running and things are starting to hum again. So anyway, I apologize for the relative silence over the last few months, but it has been a little bit crazy. I did manage to get a bunch out before, but it is, it is what it is. Anyway, I should mention this one. This is one that's going to be it's going to be going on the website soon. It's not quite strung up yet. This one is a Bastarda model that was built in 2009, and it's going to be on a consignment. Basically, this originally had a cedar top. I re-topped it to the newest tops because the process we make tops nowadays with is, I feel, far superior than some of the stuff we've done in the past. And just it took a lot of R&D and experimentation until we got to this formula. And so the instrument looks pretty close to the same, but the manner in which we make the top is a little bit different. It has more has the same arch in it, just we're able to get a little, of structural thickness to density ratio that's a little different. And it adds just a tad more color. Speaking of color though, this is, it's still getting a varnish on it, so it's not quite there yet, but it's a very beautiful koa, and in the sunlight you can really see it's stripy. And anyway, stay tuned and watch for this one. This one should be appearing on the available instruments fairly soon. It is a Bastarda model, so don't let the fact that it was refashioned and reconditioned fool you. It's a Bastarda, as well as this one is. Now, typically Bastardas are more upgraded in wood and other appointments. This one wound up being naked because a couple of reasons. I was actually not having the cooperation with the color, and it was when I just put the sealer on it, just looked so good just as it was. I'm probably going to put a little more French polish layer on it, but this one will also be going up. That is, if I can part with it. It's kind of hard because I really like this one a lot and I like to play it. Perhaps I'll record it a little bit more. Oh, speaking of recording, also stay tuned for my upcoming album, GuitarViol library album on Lakeshore Records. Lakeshore is a label some of you are familiar with. They do a lot of movies and things like that. So stay tuned with that. We had some, it's right now just going into the mix and edit, and we're pretty much done with it. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted, but stay tuned. And in any event, if you have any questions or would like more information, visit the website www.GuitarViols.com, and that's GuitarViols.com. And thank you very much, and have an exceedingly awesome day.